The Gadget God here, and today we're going to compare the 4 newest controllers that you could possibly buy for any video game system. We have the newest DualShock 4 with the light bar along the top. We have the Xbox One controller version 3 with built-in Bluetooth. We have the Nintendo Switch Pro controller with HD Rumble and NFC. And then we have the 2 Joy-Con controllers in the Joy-Con grip. These also both have HD Rumble and NFC built in. And look at that, Joy-Con controller's got that IR sensor in there, the IR camera. So we're just going to go ahead and do a quick comparison between them. So we'll do the Nintendo Switch Pro controller first in comparison to the PlayStation 1. We'll compare them all to the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, and then we'll compare them all to the Joy-Con grip. So here is the top part of it. The Nintendo Switch Pro controller actually uses a USB Type-C connector. Very awesome. You can see the triggers and the size difference. Got them from the side. You can see bigger handles on the Pro controller. Go ahead and show the backs. Nothing too beautiful to see back there. Nothing too crazy. But you can see the actual buttons on the Nintendo Switch Pro controller are huge. Those buttons are huge, and the joysticks are very large as well. Same with the D-pad. It has that traditional D-pad that we're all used to, that Nintendo actually invented back in the day. So then we will do the Nintendo Switch Pro controller with the Xbox One controller. We can see there very, very similar layout. Actually, a little bit less distance on the Nintendo Switch Pro controller from the analog stick to the face buttons versus the Xbox One version 3 controller. D-pad sticks up more than the actual flat D-pad on the Xbox One controller. The grip, it wants its time in the sun. Wait your turn. Has the indentation on the Xbox One joysticks. We can see there is no indentation on the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. I'll show you the top again. Micro USB charger for Xbox, USB Type-C for Nintendo. See the difference in the trigger sizes, a little bit longer on the Xbox One, and then these are actually a little slimmer, the bumpers on the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. And then you already saw the back, but we'll show you anyways. One thing that people have been asking me is there a headphone port on the bottom of the Nintendo Switch Pro controller? No, there is not. There's no headphone port there. There's just the LEDs that will tell you what player you are, and then on the top, the Nintendo Switch Pro controller has the sync button. So if this actually comes with a USB Type-C cable, and it has a long cord as well, so you can use that to sync your controller. Now this is actually probably what you really want to see, the difference between these, because every Switch comes with this. This is actually a separate purchase. And I do have the Amazon links down below if you guys are interested in any of these controllers. I'll put the links for the newest versions of the PS4 and the Xbox One controllers down below, because I'd recommend getting the newest versions of those and not the original models. But we can see the actual analog sticks are much smaller on the Joy-Cons, which makes sense, but still something to point out. Same with the triggers. Big difference in size. And then we can see from this part, the D-pad is much, much better on the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. It's an actual D-pad. And then this side. And we can see the grips on the bottom. They are relatively similar in size, but obviously the Pro controller has more of a curve to it. They're a lot fatter as well. And they are also, they're also a little bit longer. And then I'll go ahead and compare the other controllers to the Joy-Con. I do like how this stands up on its own. You got to admit, that's adorable. And then we have the PS4 controller, the newest version, compared to the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con grip, which comes in the box. Give it a side view, see how far the sticks stick out. Give it that bottom view. Which of these controllers do you prefer? If you could only use one for the rest of your life, compare the triggers. Which controller would you want out of these 4? If you could only use one, and it would work with every game's console, but you could only have one for the rest of your life. Which would it be? Let me know in the comments. I want to know. Look at the difference there. It's so dramatic. Compare this with the Xbox One controller. Lights are going ham. Now, I would say, do I really want to tell you guys what my preference is? You probably know, because I have a decent amount of videos on these products. Go ahead and compare the side there. Now, I've actually found that using the Joy-Con grip controllers, this one right here, is a lot more comfortable than you think it would be. You think it would be like really, really cramped. I think this looks kind of like a piece of bread, but you think you'd be really crammed in there. But this is how your hands naturally rest. Maybe I've been playing too much Xbox, but it's actually very comfortable. That thumb angle on the lower one is not the most comfortable. Your thumbs want to rest kind of in the middle. But I would say I was really surprised with how comfortable the Joy-Con grip with the Joy-Cons in there actually is. And again, just one more view of this so you can see the differences with the off-centering. Much bigger buttons. Get out of their Xbox, you had your time. Much bigger buttons on the Nintendo Switch official Pro controller. And it has the giant analog sticks as well, which click. Obviously, they both have HD rumble. You're not missing anything with the Pro controller. But the idea is if you're going to be docking the system, this is comfortable. This will get the job done. But I almost feel like this is a little more of a casual controller, hence the name Pro with this one. This one's just more comfortable if you're going to be playing for a long time. Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild is a great example. You're going to want a Pro controller. You can live with this, but you're going to want this. And this does come with the USB Type-C cable. So I do have the Amazon links down below if you guys are interested in purchasing any of these. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Put them down below. Which controller would you prefer if you could only have one for the rest of your life, forever? I'm not going to tell you what I would prefer. Maybe I'll do that in a different video. But, you know, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you guys watching. Nintendo Switch. Check out my other Nintendo Switch videos. Best accessories you can get. Full console tour. All that good stuff. I'm the Gadget God. I do the research, so you don't have to. So you can go take a nap, because I'll be out here hustling. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great rest of your day.